having a field day catching them, and they were just beautiful sticking out as you see the picture here in front of you. And I had a really cool thing happen, and I grabbed my camera, I started picking, taking pictures and captured a few things, and I wanted to share you kind of the, I guess like the mentality of a redfish, or just what a redfish will do sometimes, if you will. But here's one. He was just chilling in the grass. I mean, just hanging out, and I seen him tell him from a long ways away. But as you see, we'll keep going, and hopefully this my pictures and everything will help me out here. There's another picture closer up. I mean, beautiful pictures of this beautiful water. One, if you see right here, like this is something to watch for when you're looking for redfish in the shallows. They don't always show their tail, but their tail will be just below the water line, and it will create just the smallest little ripple like that. And like you'll never see their tail, you'll never see any part of the redfish, but you'll see that little ripple like that. And man, I cannot tell you how many times I've caught redfish just seeing that small little detail. That's something to always look for. It's a very interesting thing to look at. It's just one of the things once you see it happen, then you understand what you're looking at. But when we're looking for a fish showing signs, you always don't have to look for a tail. Look for that little ripple like that. Very cool. I'm gonna jump up here to picture 87. Yeah. So here's this fish being happy. Nice little big old black drum joins him, and he's hanging out, doing everything. Uh, these are some unfiltered pictures, but he's happy. And then I get to this picture here. 101. I finally told my brother, or my buddy, to cast at him. And as you see here, we throw gold spoons. I talk about it all the time. Love them. He makes a great cast. He gets in front of the redfish. He's going to bring that gold spoon right in front of the redfish's face. Next picture. The redfish sees it. He eats. He kind of gets a hook set in a little bit. And as you see, the gold spoon here, he doesn't get a hook in that fish. I can tell you right now, if you don't get a hook in a redfish, if you just pull the bait right out of their mouth, that fish will eat again. Sometimes they'll spook, and they're gone. But if you don't see a fish push, if you pull your bait out their mouth and you don't see a fish push, that fish will eat again. And fortunately, I'm going to show you why. This is right here. He casts back in front of him, but this fish is facing us here. Here's his head. This is a tail. But he kind of pushed out and he circled back around. That fish is still looking for that lure. He is still looking for that bait. He don't know what he just ate. All he knows was that I had it in my mouth and it escaped. But that lure, that bait should be around where I'm at. And here's next picture. He circled back around. And this is one of the reasons why I like throwing the gold spoon. As you see right here. One, I would never recommend casting like this because that line right there will hit the back of a redfish and it'll spook them. But this redfish is on a mission and he really wants to eat. But my favorite thing about a gold spoon like this is that you can cast it back in while that redfish is making circles around looking for that bait. You can kind of just flutter that spoon in one spot, just kind of just jiggle it, and that spoon will sit there in one spot and just shimmer and shine and throw reflections everywhere. And eventually we'll get that redfish's attention. So he's looking, he spins for it. He turns, he sees it. As you can see here on this picture, I mean, he's on it. Next picture, he's nosed up to it. Nosed up. He's there. See that? That's the white of his lips and everything opening up, and the golden spoon just, he's sucking that bait in right then and there. And then he ate it, as you can see. It's almost there. Excuse me. Here we go. We'll go back one. Hook set. The hook stuck this time. Caught fish. I mean, that is textbook casting, sight casting a redfish as good as it gets, you know. I mean, it is what it is. It's fun, but if you ever cast at a fish and you get a bite and you pull the hook right out, cast directly back at that fish. 100%. That fish will eat. As long as you don't stick that fish so bad or he feels a sharp pain in his mouth, that fish is still going to be looking for whatever he just ate. He don't know what he just ate. He just knows that there was something there and I want it, and they'll circle back around. So especially if you're in the marsh or if you're wherever. But if you get a bite and you pull the bait out, cast back. But that was, I captured them pictures, and I thought it was a great visual representation of what, you know, of what it looks like when you have an instance like this where you pull the hook and you can cast back and you get a second chance at a fish. So that's what I got. Hey, it's you know, winter time's almost here. Beautiful time of the year. Be careful what you're doing. Duck hunting, deer hunting, fishing. Pay attention to the weather. You know, wear your life jacket. Stay warm. Stay dry. Most importantly, stay dry. And yeah, thank y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all next month. Thank you.